If you're one of the magical witchy beings that's been summoned here lately, you may have only just discovered your magic, or you may well be a seasoned witch who's well versed in your spells and your witchcraft. So what many of you new to this may not realise is that you've been doing magic for a long time. Words are spells. We spell words. It's very simple. And this one spell, one of the simplest, potentially one of the most effective, but could also be the most damaging for you. Well, the truth is we all have the potential to be witches. A lot of the time it's just whether we're choosing to be. We have magic within us, and it's learning how to use it effectively, not realising we've already been using it a lot of the time very unconsciously. The most simplest of spells are the easiest, but often the most effective, the most powerful, potentially the most dangerous. Just a simple 2-letter word. The word no. N-O. No. Remember, we spell words. Words are spells. They are magic. Let's look at this simple word of no. So no can create a boundary, and it can also create a barrier, a block. And when we create a boundary with it, this will repel the negative energy and maintain the positive energy. When we use it as a block, we often repel the positive energy and maintain the negative energy. So how do we know when we're doing it right? Well, here's an example. Let's say you have a friend who has asked you to do something on a day and a time when you already had a plan. You were going to be doing something that maybe you wanted to do. Maybe it wasn't so important, or you thought it wasn't important. Now, if when that person asks you, you immediately say yes because you'd feel really bad and feel really guilty if you said no, there's a part of you that is also going to miss out. If you're sacrificing yourself for the sake of others, this is the time when saying no is very important. The thing is, when you say no, it's probably going to feel quite uncomfortable, not so good for you, so you might doubt that you've done the right thing. But this is a boundary. And the more you do it, the more comfortable you'll get with it, and the more people will be comfortable with you saying no as well. That's magic. Now, if that same friend asks you to do something that is actually fun, and maybe you'll enjoy it, maybe you'll meet new people, maybe you'll discover new things, even learn something about yourself, but you feel a little bit of fear, a bit scared maybe of meeting new people, a bit scared of doing something different, and just generally uncomfortable about the idea. So you say no, and you stay in your safe place, which ends up being staying at home and doing some cleaning or something that you didn't really enjoy doing. And you didn't learn, you didn't grow, you didn't find out whether you might like that thing or not because you played it safe. So this is when the no becomes a block, becomes a barrier. So whenever you're asked something, a key thing to do before you say that spell is to take a breath in. Inhale and ask yourself, am I protecting my space by saying no? Or am I limiting my growth by saying no? And let me know how you get on. Tell us in the comments. Share your experience with the magical spell of no.